This is ancient art. And I'm going to create this in 3D under 500 hours. I haven't done anything like this before, so I will start simple with 5 hours, then 50 hours, and then 500 hours. Let's begin. Before we dive into this madness, here are some rules. Number 1 is it must be based on a real life location. So no fantasy world, no concept art. As long as it existed at some point in time, even if it is currently in ruins, underwater, or replaced by a shopping mall, it still counts. Number 2 is each time slot must have its own unique ancient structure, which means I cannot just upgrade the same scene over and over again. I have to create 3 completely different environments for 5 hour, 50 hour and 500 hour. And rule number 3 is I must create at least a 10-second cinematic render for each of this category. So turn on the timer, open Pinterest and search for some cool looking real world mysterious ancient art. By the way, this idea came from a video I saw by Polyev Jord where he made a spaceship in 100 hours and he got inspired by Nerdforge. So before you say,
oh, you just copied the idea.
It is what it is.
Relax, detective. In my defense, they did in 100 hours, I am doing in 500 hours.
Why?
Because I need views.
Beggars can't be choosers.
And after searching, the easy to achieve in 5 hour art is Petra. A famous archaeological site in Jordan's southwestern desert, carved into a rocky terrace, sandstone cliff painted in vibrant hues of the rock, from which many of the city's structure have been cut, earning its nickname the Rose City. In simple words, this is a city where people long ago cut the rock and made their houses, temples and buildings straight into the rock. Later in this video, we literally have to travel to an 8th century ancient temple in order to finish this 500-hour challenge. But for now, let's focus on Petra. I love this specific area called as Royal Tomb. First, let's grab free asset pack from Fab. I tried modeling using the asset pack, but it only wasted my 15 minutes, which means I have to do it from scratch. So I will teach you the best way to sculpt such complex rocky cliff very fast.
My name is Flash.
Find the HT reference image, then go to photopea.com, or if you have Photoshop, open that up. Then cut unnecessary parts. Our goal is to keep only the actual structure and remove the rest. Now export this as a PNG. Then go to this website and let's convert our image into a depth map. Now open Blender. Create a plane, subdivide the plane, add subdivision modifier, then add displacement modifier and choose displacement as image. Then select the image of our depth map, click the coordinates as UV. Now open UV editor window and click our depth map. Feel free to customize. Increase subdivision for more depth and you can see we already have something. Tweak the displacement to make it look good. Now apply the modifiers, then add remesh modifier. Make sure you first apply modifiers, then add remesh, or else it will crash your computer. Let's click on the smooth tab here and change some values. Don't worry about this hole, we are going to fill it later.
What did he say?
Oh man, that sounded terrible. Anyways, apply the modifier and you will have a mountain. You can remove unnecessary vertex if you want and export as FBX. Then bring this into Unreal Engine. As I said, we have to cover this up. Add random rocks here and there. Add a sandstone material from Fab. Modify the UVs. At this point, we already have a very good looking mountain. Then I spent around 2 hours just modeling this basic structure given in this picture here. After that, I made an environment and added some foliage and some fog. I think I can also use this camel because it's desert. And then I added camera and made compositions, which means now I will render this and do some sound design. And here is the final result. I know it's not perfect, but hey, that's what you get in 5 hours. For 50 hours, I have something big, which is Shaolin Temple. You might say it's easy, but if you search on Google Shaolin Temple blueprint, you will see these images. It's actually a bit complex and can be achievable in 50 hours. So first thing first, gather a bunch of reference, then I did this block out, and it's time to model everything. So enjoy this amazing time lapse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFX 24/7. We have just received emergency news. A 26-year-old male suffering from severe back pain while doing some stupid art challenge straight for 50 hours just to get views. People are doing anything to get attention online, and according to our exclusive sources, the only medicine can heal him is the likes and shares of his YouTube video. 25 hours. Exactly halfway there, and we finished the entire modeling and texturing of the temple. In case you are wondering why everything is hidden in this layout, well, let me show you how many vertex I have in this current scene. Literally 5 million plus vertex. Then I spent additional 3 hours to optimize the scene. And now I have 1.6 million vertex. And if I calculate how many vertex we deleted, okay, that was not intended at all. Also, what a coincidence. Today it's my 69th day of learning Chinese on Duolingo.
Say something!
我是印度人和我说中文。Any single Chinese girl watching this video, you can find me on Instagram.
Yeah, boy.
Indian girls are either married or have boyfriend, and others are busy killing their husbands, so
Oh, see, that's cold though. That's a cold one. Okay.
anyways, then I downloaded some fake trees and placed in the scene. But the issue I am facing is this weird black intersection. Even if it's far away, I have no idea why this is happening. You know what, let's switch not to Eevee but Eevee next. That's why I opened the same project in Blender 4.4 and there is no problem. So for rest of this project, I will use the same version. I also downloaded bunch of decals and added it in the scene. Look at this. Now we are talking about some on the buildings and some on the grounds. After an hour, I decided to make a render test. So here's how first batch of render turned out. Pretty boring, and I wanted something cinematic, but my blender was just crashing. Even if the vertex are easily handled by my system, with 37,000 objects in the scene, it's no surprise the project memory is maxed out. I'm glad I have 20 hours remaining so I can actually spend some time on rendering. I was very tired so I stopped the timer and went to sleep.
The next day,
Okay, I searched a lot and found out for big scenes like this with so many objects, EV-Next don't have enough memory to produce light bounces. So it's time to switch to cycles. And I did some test on still images. This already looks very good. And I hit render for animation. But as soon as I checked my animation, I saw this. Oh man, there is noise. I cannot afford to render this again with more samples. Wait, I have an idea. I will reduce the sample, and because this is ancient place, let's show like the old VHS style clips. That way no one is going to question me about noisy image.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
After some post-processing effects, I came up with this. And after rendering all the cameras, we have our final animation. Let's add our post-processing effects and do some sound design. And finally, after 47 hours 31 minutes, I am already done. Wait, I have time, so render out some good wallpapers for my cutie subscribers. But still I have like 2 hours. But I also have to render few clips and send for editing, so consider it as 50 hours. And after hard work of 50 hours, I represent to you the ancient Chinese Shaolin temple. I hope you liked it. This project file is available for our Patreon members.